When summer comes on with its invitation to slow down, to be present, to just indulge in some spontaneity, we have this fear of losing momentum. We've been working so hard all school year. We have been focused. We have built up some real momentum. And with this summer invitation, we fear that if we answer it, we'll lose that momentum. But here is the problem. We often equate momentum with intensity.
Welcome to Breakthrough Mode, the podcast where we intentionally get into the driver's seat of our lives, shift out of monotony and mediocrity, and step on the gas towards becoming the person we were always meant to become.
Hello and welcome to Monday Morning with Megan on the Breakthrough Mode podcast. This is episode 271. I am your host, Megan Bauer. Thank you so much for joining me and pushing play on today's episode. This is week 2 in our 3-week summer shift series. Last week, we focused on grounding, specifically emotionally grounding and logistically figuring out, deciding what matters for this summer season. This week, for our summer shift, we are focusing on being. So here's an interesting thing that comes up when we think about summer, especially for high performing, high functioning, ambitious, I'm going to say women, but people. I work mostly with women, so that's always who I have in my mind. But I know that more than just women listen to the podcast, so it's fine. People, when summer comes on with its invitation to slow down, to be present, to just indulge in some spontaneity, we have this fear of losing momentum. We've been working so hard all school year, all fall, all winter, all spring. We've been doing the things. We've been, not necessarily grinding, but we have been focused. We have built up some real momentum. And with this summer invitation, we fear that if we answer it, we'll lose that momentum. But here is the problem. We often equate momentum with intensity. Because summer changes our capacity and even our drive with more noise, more interruptions, more emotional labor, more unpredictability, more planning, and less solitude, less structure, less recovery time, less control. This season unintentionally exposes our all or nothing thinking. We think things like, if I stop, I'll never restart again, or I was just doing so well, or I don't want to lose myself. So this week is about letting go of rigid systems and all or nothing thinking. Instead, you focus on identity-based growth. Connecting back to our metaphor of planting the flower, this is the week where we decide and choose what flower we are going to plant. And the metaphor part is that you are the flower. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be inside of this container of summer? This week is about staying connected to who you are becoming. And then with that connection, finding ways to maintain your momentum, knowing that you can always turn up the intensity later. Here is your quote for this week. This quote is by Stephen A. Clark, and I looked for who this guy is, and I'm really not quite sure. There's a lot of Stephen A. Clarks out there, I guess. But regardless, this dude said it or is credited with saying it, and I liked it, so we're rolling with it. He said, "The secret to momentum isn't speed. It's direction and consistency." So this week we are practicing anchoring in to who we want to be and letting that inform us on the things to remain consistent at. Who we want to be is the direction, and then that direction tells us what is important for staying in that direction, for keeping going in that direction. And then it's remaining consistent at those things. Remember, momentum and intensity are not the same thing. Summer might not be the time to just put the pedal to the metal. This might be the time to ease up a little bit, to maintain and know that when the energy of fall kicks in and we're ready to floor it, you can turn that intensity up then. As summer gives you the invitation to slow down and be present, start to see this as an opportunity for simply being and being who you want to be. That's what I have for you today. Of course, I'll be in your inbox tomorrow, and I'll see you on the podcast again on Wednesday. I totally love you. Bye for now.